is just fantastic.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I'd like to start this video by saying thank you to everyone that has watched what we have been producing this month, and also what we have produced over the months to get to December. There is something strange happening on this platform of late. I don't quite know how to quantify or explain it, but the support that we receive here means the world. Thank you very much for that. We will continue, of course, to try and produce the Where Are They Nows we have coming out, and continue in our efforts to not be an AI bot channel, a crappy meme stare at the camera channel, a reaction channel, because that stuff is actually dog plop. It really is. We don't want to farm for clicks, if that makes sense. Although that seems ironic, doesn't it? Maybe I am farming for clicks. Anyway, if you do want to support the channel, please leave a like, leave a comment. Comments really help. It boosts engagement on the channel. I usually have something at the start. It doesn't work anymore, so I'm going to be ditching that going forward. Although there are videos already uploaded with it in, just to be clear. It'll be completely gone by 2025, if that makes sense. Much like the captain's logs of old, eh? I missed those. Today we're going to be looking at a video from Amberlynn Reid, of course we are, because her Vlogmas content tickles me to no end. I know it doesn't for a lot of people who have recently informed me that they're either not seeing my content or they're not interested in the, and I'll quote, fat lol cow types. That's quite alright. But as it turns out, no one's interested in the other ones I've been producing either. So, I can't win. Thank you for telling me. The video is titled, Did I Move to Wisconsin? It has very little engagement this time on the like to dislike, which did surprise me, but a lot of comments. Nearly 700. If you ignore mine, mine's just stating the obvious. Even the top comments, which aren't in the correct order, haven't got much engagement on either, unlike previous videos. So I'll read the 4 comments of relevance. You dragged your cats across the country for a short stay. Why can't you open advent calendars, bake cookies, decorate for Christmas, go show us Christmas lights, go to a Christmas concert, play ballet, wrap presents, volunteer, make Christmas crafts for Vlogmas? This is such a boring nonsense cash grab from the haters you supposedly detest so much while they make you dollar hand over fist. I don't think Amber's making that much money from this. I know I'm not. I just find it amusing that she's persisting with the non-tent. Although I'm not really a hater. Why do I feel like deep down Tommy really cannot wait for her to go back to Oklahoma? And nothing new, you move in with any girl you get into a relationship with. Sometimes moving in is almost instantaneous, and that person makes her the very best version of her. I don't know enough about Tommy to know whether or not there is a long distance or long haul relationship goal here, beyond a race to the bottom or a suffocation kink. So I'm intrigued to see how this plays out. So let's dive into that video.
Hey guys, hello, welcome to another day of Vlogmas. So I real quickly just want to apologize for yesterday's breakdown. It was literally a Vlogmas breakdown.
Tell me, when you were editing that Vlogmas breakdown that totally wasn't mostly staged, and there were jump cuts in there, so we know you spent time on your phone editing them, were you crying then, or were you being comfort fed through a straw or a funnel? Be honest here. No one believes the sincerity from it. I can believe you're upset that your cat is missing. 100%. But you still uploaded this. You chose the thumbnail. That's definite. You chose that. You made the effort to make that video happen. Milk your own emotions to then upload it. The comment about doing more Christmas-related activities would actually benefit you, but it wouldn't benefit you because the cat has become, Rarity has become, rightfully so, the main focus of many of your haters. And of course, by extension,
when I tell you I have a lot going on in my life, I really mean that.
Yes, we get it. There's so much going on, you can't be bothered to do anything that's actually relevant to your job. Because, unlike everyone else in this world, that when they have so much going on, they have to go to work, you can't be bothered. You're privileged enough, in some way, not entirely sure, I think it's residual views from older content that you've yet to delete. You're not yet at the level of Chantel, that you're able to phone it in a bit. Although that is dwindling and your views are on your more recent content are too, meaning that even in the month of Vlogmas, you're going to struggle. One of us, clap when I'm saying this, one of us. Congratulations.
And not everything I want to share, but a really big thing that is weighing on me is Rarity. Her whereabouts, it genuinely scares me and I'm worried. But no matter what, Tommy said she will never stop looking for her.
Okay, so 2 things. First of all, the jump cuts, if you want to portray sincerity, are unnecessary. Second, Tommy has said she won't stop looking for her. Ha. Okay. Am I right to assume then that you have? Or is this a prelude to you going back to Oklahoma without Rarity? I have to ask because it would make sense for you to now say, we will not stop until we find. But you didn't say that, did you? Really gets the noggin jogging, doesn't it? This could well be the bait of the video at this point. It really could be. But I have a strange feeling this isn't bait. I think you set yourself up.
I know a lot of people think I live in Wisconsin. I don't. It was a lengthy stay that became lengthier because we loved being around each other, which then became lengthier once Rarity went missing. I was not going to leave her here.
I know you have a limited grasp of the English language, but the way you are speaking about staying in Wisconsin in the past tense in a strange way, telling us it's a short stay or was meant to be a short stay, but you fell in love, yes, I don't have my phone on silent. It became longer because of Rarity, and you weren't going to leave her there. The past tense words, they stand out to me. I obviously don't believe you're back in Oklahoma yet, because the setting doesn't look right. You say you and Tommy are very happy together. Well, this would explain why you've been phoning it in with your videos. You have done absolutely nothing. You've done more in Oklahoma when you went to Pride events. So I'm baffled by this weird secrecy type of vlog content. I'm baffled by your use of the English language because it would tell me you are either considering getting ready to go home and leaving her, Rarity, in, well, Wisconsin, or Rarity's dead and you're going to get a new cat. I'm going to put that theory back out because somebody else had already suggested it. It wasn't me, I promise.
I don't know, that's like a lot and a whole other subject that we will talk about some other day. But regardless, like, I just want Rarity to be safe, warm, fed, watered, loved. Like, she's the most precious baby, and I do not want to have another breakdown today because I feel bad that you guys had to experience that yesterday.
There's no point you lying about feeling bad that we had to view that. It's your third most viewed video of the month. That's not a joke, by the way. Third. And speaking about wishing for your cat to be somewhere else whilst also saying that Tommy will continue to look for Rarity, again is a weird contradiction when you're speaking in the past tense. I know it's the limited use of English language or grasp of, I fully understand that, but I'm going to be a little picky here, because the way you're framing it comes across as someone who is about to go back home, which may well explain something else that happens in this video later on.
But just know that even if I'm smiling or doing other things, like, Rarity is right here at the forefront of my heart and of my mind.
I would laugh, but I can believe you care about your cat. My laughter is mostly reserved for the part where you say you're doing other things. You are never doing anything, Amber. There are types of lazy that does well on YouTube, like AI bots, content farming with memes where you stare at the camera. I've already mentioned this. It's the stuff I actively dislike and don't want to see, yet it's all I see. Think of it like TikTok, where you do that thirsty Lin crap, lip-syncing and miming to clips and bits and bobs, because originality has been dead for a long time. That kind of farming for clicks always does well, and you should probably stick to that, because it's where your creativity thrives.
So I want to show you guys another early Christmas gift that Tommy got me. It is a beautiful pair of gold hoop earrings. Aren't they so cute?
Well, I guess we can tell who the real breadwinner in this relationship is then, can't we? Gold-plated hoop earrings that cost about 15 quid. Nice. In the past, you've done videos where you would take it in turns with Wipey, one of them, to open a gift under your tree in the lead-up to Christmas. I'm baffled by this, by the way. I think if you're going to open gifts, it should be on the 25th. I think decorations should go up then as well, spoken with no level of irony considering my current visual. And they should come down right at the end of the day when you can celebrate that it's over. It's a great feeling, by the way. Oh, and watching Die Hard, because it's a Christmas movie.
Speaking of gifts, Tommy also got me this for my birthday, which was an early birthday gift. My birthday is December 27th, if you guys don't know. I love Ghostface, so isn't that so cute? Oh my gosh.
So, you've got a lot going on. You've got so much going on. Incredibly, so vastly preoccupied you are. The only content you can produce is content where you show us random little tatty gifts, which is fine. They're things you will vaguely grow attached to for a while until you two break up and then you'll bin them because you now can't watch Scream and think of Ghostface without thinking of Tommy, and you can't wear gold hoop earrings without thinking of Tommy. I wonder if Amber will feel the same if Tommy ever bought her a choker. Maybe that will finally see its way to extinction, as is only right. A warrior's burial for something that's been under too much strain for far too long. But you're so busy, the only thing you can do is show us these gifts, rather than do perhaps what was suggested in the comments, because that opens up potential to seeing things in the real world, putting in some effort, as it were. But you're so preoccupied as well, you aren't looking for your cat. You're just sat around waiting with your phone on silent.
You guys want to literally meet the sweetest dog you'll ever know in your life? Hi, my name is Milo. I'm just a sweet little baby. Oh, he loves pets. Yeah. Are you Milo the baby? Oh, look.
Let's ignore the fact the dog looks scared of her for a moment and focus on the fact I've only jumped in here because of fair use. On to the content. Yes, there's more of it. Very excited.
My makeup bag is looking chaotic, so let's organize this. I think there's a few things I need to get rid of.
This might be one of the few times where you could have used the word hectic, and it might have worked with the way you speak. My makeup bag looks so hectic. You could have gone with that. That would have worked. I swear you only chose chaotic because you pulled out a thesaurus on your phone. I wonder how many times you will go on to say that now.
I'm sure everyone out there who does their makeup experiences a chaotic moment like this where it's like, okay, this was organized a month ago, what happened? I recommend people who love glitter, because I'm a glitter girly pop, I recommend this Thorns and Roses Shimmer Fragrance Mist. Literally, I got this from Five Below. And not only does it smell good, but the glitter is literally perfection, especially on your skin. Oh my god, it looks so good.
You know that might be beneficial to you. When you're walking around at night and car headlights can't see you properly when you're wearing all that black, they'll see your twice-shite skin, so they'll know not to run you over, because they'll realise you're vaguely human or undead. I say that explicitly because that's what you should be doing right now. Feet to ground, walking on your cankles if you must, to find your cat, rather than the past tense language we spoke of earlier. Amber will continue in this video for a while to go through makeup that she believes, because the labels are faulty, should be discarded, talking about gems that don't belong to her that are in her bag, even though we saw her organise that bag from the offset. Perhaps they were a surprise gift from Tommy. Basically, this is what Amber does for about a minute and a half in a very short, obviously, video. Alright, we still have a little bit of a chaos going on, probably for you guys, but for me, this is organized, and I use every single one of these products. Everything I needed to throw away is now thrown away.
Hi, my name is Wasabi, and I really love to lick my mother's hand and her wrist and her arm. It's just really fun.
Guess what? I finished my Camaro. Look at that.
Okay, that's definitely the bait part of this video. The cat and then the Lego. Solely put input to the video, that is. Because we all know it will drive a lot of people to leave more negative comments in her video. She had over 600. I rarely see more than 50 to 100 of my own content. So to get mostly negative comments in the hundreds is impressive. If you have time to build Lego, as you call it, you have time to go find your cat. I would say the clock is ticking, but we've reached a point where I'm no longer convinced you will find your cat. Unless the cat is already in the property and you are baiting your audience out and dragging this out for clicks. Perhaps she'll turn up on your last day in Wisconsin before you go home triumphantly. Now we're going to continue with the video and just skip slightly ahead to the final part concerning gift giving. And I won't deny my brain, maybe a little hyperactive, did do a little thinking here. Not because I care for Amber being all surprised about it, but because I still think it leads me to believe Amber might be leaving to go back to Oklahoma sooner. And they're exchanging the gifts now rather than later, possibly. But as I mentioned earlier, Amber does do this, where they give gifts before Christmas Day itself. But some of these gifts that she's now going to receive cost a pretty penny, so I'm a little bit curious.
Alright, so we have another gift from Tommy. And I figured, let's get my real raw reaction on camera. I have no idea what this is. What in God's greener is going on? Babe? Is this real?
Yes, that's a certificate of authenticity.
Oh my gosh, there's a certificate of... I knew... You did show this to me.
It's very strange to me that you're able to find happiness in these items. I get that, by the way, being such a big fan of Billy Eilish, well, not of the artist, I couldn't care less about her. I really couldn't. Would perhaps put a smile on your face in such a harrowing and dark time. In the same way the smile on your face appears every time you're around Tommy, which would explain why you're miserable every time she's not there because you're so codependent. But I really do think that this content is the worst kind of content you could be putting out there right now, during this month, with your views hemorrhaging, and they really are hemorrhaging now, they're in the 30,000s. Like, you are going down by tens of thousands every 6 months. It won't be long until you're in the territory I inhabit. That's not something to brag about, by the way, but I find all this laughter a bit tasteless when you keep claiming your cat is so important to you. And someone might now say, well, she can be happy about these things when they appear. Yes, Amberlynn Reid is very materialistic, but at the same time takes a lot for granted. We know this because we paid enough attention to her over the many years she's been on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and a bit on Twitter as well. Well, when she tweeted from the right account, or tweeted with the right name in her account, somebody else mocked her because they had, Amber had linked to the wrong Twitter account. It became a parody. A friend of mine actually runs that. The point is, people know you better than you apparently think you know yourself.
It's Billy Eilish's autograph. It's under this. This is the authentic thing.
Tap it on the side so that little piece of paper.
Wait, so she's touched this before?
Yes, she has.
It's so cool, look! Babe! Thank you. I'm like cheesing about it. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna put this in a frame and everything. You don't even know. You don't even know. Thank you.
Billy themed Christmas birthday extravaganza.
It is. Oh my god, I'm like scared to do anything with it.
That's your new thing.
It is. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in my next Vlogmas. Bye.
I have a number of comments. I had to stretch that out a little. I do apologise, but it was the final part of the video at least. A number of comments about mannerisms, the laughter, and the end bit itself, the audio for that. The see you soon thing. Yeah, that was a striking contrast between the joy of receiving a signed picture, which I can understand. Again, I met a band recently, them to sign an album. I was very happy, but I don't have a missing cat. This may be a Billie Eilish themed birthday Moistmas extravaganza for you, but to me, your birthday and Vlogmas extravaganza should be finding your sodding cat. And I'm going to keep saying it. I don't care about anything else you do. I care that you find your cat alive. That part is important. It has been far too long. You have done far too little. Don't even try me with the, but I made these posters. No. Oh, but I spoke to these people on Facebook. No. Get your feet on the ground and get to work. It has been too long. Far too long. And I'm still sus about the way you spoke at the start. The past tense was a very strange way of phrasing it.
Very moist, miss. Ew.
Meggy Moistmas.